I have a special guest today, the man for light blending. Patrick Rochon is coming just to show him the new system because he's been one of the main users over the last years. And I think it's going to be great to see what's going to happen with this new version in his hands. This is still the main processing computer. We're going to have the live preview from this one. But here I'll have the live gallery, so the new thumbnail are going to appear one after the other here. And this one's going to loop the latest creation. So what's really interesting is that we'll see the live performance from this one, but the playback in loop right here. So I think it's going to be a great combination for live performance. We'll see what's going to happen with him. And he's back at my studio. Hi, Patrick.
Hey.
So you brought a couple of new tools.
Yeah, well, it's the same system with the keel as before, but while we did preparations to go with my assistant Julie, we did preparations to go to Australia for the tour, and we discovered this super simple way of using the LiteBlades to get great effects really fast, right? So what we do is we take two blades that are exactly the same, right? There's two right here. We make sure that one is white, milky, through the video I showed before, how to do the milky effect. And I also discovered that at the hardware store, they have a spray that frosts windows. Yeah. It makes a really nice effect. So one is clear and one is frosty. And what we do is we do a little sandwich with the gel just under the blade like this and hold it with tape, right? So you have one that's dominant, the one that's frosty with one color that's dominant, and then you'll have these really beautiful details appearing as you move with the one that's clear, right?
And your gel is only on the edge?
See, the gel is here, and it goes on the other side of each blade. It does this under the blade, right? It's just like under one blade is a shock. So it's really easy to test different colors, combination like that, and to get beautiful results with a basic setup like this. My things have been a bit more simple lately. I've been using Sharpies. Yeah. So still using your tools, but with the Sharpie, this is how I got this yellow edge on one side of the blade. So different tricks. Different tricks. I'm eager to see the result because I guess you posted a few from the trip, but I'm not sure. Well, we didn't have the chance. This is the first time I actually explained it publicly.
Really?
On video, because in Australia we showed all the attendees this trick. Everybody that came to the workshops, we showed them okay, here's a simple way to set up two light blades and get some beautiful results right away. Hey, I want to see that. All right, great. Australia, it was so interesting because we did the tour with a crew, and we're going from one city to another city, and we met hundreds of people, and the workshops were super long. They would spend 6 hours with us, right? So we created different zones with different light painters, and then they would come and explore one zone, and then there would be rotations after a while, and then they would go. And we had people from early 20s to retired,
of course.
And some people just I saw a lot of retired people just lighting up and having so much fun and moving and getting into it and utilizing the space, and then going to see the results I did this, So we'd set up these tools in these simple ways to teach them that if you have this simple setup, you have right away a great result. And then we just gave them the how the space worked, and then gave them the freedom to evolve and do their thing. And then we play music. I would play music. I had like the iPad with the DJ set and just play some good tracks and get them in this super nice mood, like positive, happy, like music that you want to move to. And everybody just like they opened up, they got excited, they light up. They left. A lot of people left. Their face were like. Hours of light painting. Yeah, it was beautiful. So I learned a lot to, see so many people in such a short time going through this process of painting with light.
Yeah, that's great, and it's working good for you because it's getting so much bigger now. The LiteBlade group is bigger, and I see more and more of this kind of art. So you must be proud of that.
Yeah, I'm proud of that, but I'm also so focused on the next step all the time. It's like, okay, I want to do this, and now I'm designing something new, and all of this takes so much time. And
yeah, I know.
it takes a lot of time. To get to this place took a lot of time. And this place seems so simple, but it took so much time. And to get to the next place, again, it's like a lot of investment. That's really where my focus is. I'm like, okay, this is done, people are having fun, they're doing this, okay, great. Now I'm like, what's the next step? And I'm like, I'm preparing this new design of blades right now. They're just so nice. It's just all the ideas came together I've been thinking about for so many years. It's like years of like things like going in my mind, and then recently just like, I got it. This is the next thing. All right, I'm working on it now.
Good.
I'm really in love with the double space-time, milky and clear with two gels. I love the effect. And now in strobe, you can see it's impressive what it does. It's almost impossible not to do something beautiful.
Yeah, it's been a learning tool for me.
Right.
For the past weeks,
Yeah.
I learned to do light painting because of this.
Right.
Because you see what you do right away. You don't have to wait
Yeah.
for the exposure to stop. And it helped me so much to work that way. So I thought it would be good for workshops. Like you show it and they understand right away.
Try it.
Oh, no, I can't.
No, try this one.
I can't.
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh.
Thank you, Eric, for inviting me here and playing with all the toys and the tools. It's getting to be such a innovative, professional, system that I truly believe a lot of people will love it.
I didn't ask you to sell my thing, okay? Talk about your art, not my things.
It's like I've been watching a lot of people get creative in their lives, and I have a client that loves the LiteBlades that did the blade for me, and he took a thicker piece and then he drilled all these marks in it to catch the highlights, and he offered it to me as a gift. And this guy is retired. He's an ex. He used to sharpen knives, and now he's into light painting, and he's following Eric, doing tube stories, and he's doing light blading. And when I see this, I realize that people have this need to create, that it's really deeply part of us, and to find a way that is fun and not that complex once you understand how a camera works, and to express yourself and have immediate results. I think it's very rewarding and gratifying, and a lot of people are learning through this light painting. So I think it's really beautiful to see this, and I think we all need to be creative one way or the other. I think it's so part of our nature. So just create.